Renee Paquette is backstage with Chris Jericho.
Number 2.
Okay, we're getting the soundboard, folks. Next episode, we're gonna have the soundboard. Cole is, I guess, banned. Okay, here's the thing. So they go over this convoluted bullshit where Adam Cole is, I guess, banned from AEW buildings while Jericho is there because Tony Khan has given Adam Cole infinite time off to recover, I guess. So he's not going to be there as much. So they have to pass the weeks and explain why Adam Cole won't be there. But then Roderick Strong can fight Jericho while Adam Cole's gone. So Roddy approaches him. Roddy's promo was terrible. Falls Count Anywhere feels like it's for no reason other than Jericho pitched it. That being said, I love this match. This is like a cool match that, like, I don't know. This is just like a cool match that Jericho. This is what I enjoy about AEW is that they do give me matches like Jericho versus, like, I don't know, fucking dudes you just don't expect. So I do like stuff like that because I'm a mark at the end of the day. But anyways, the crowd started booing when they said the match is next week, but it's good they did that. Roderick Strong. So this is the part though that caught heat with me. So Roderick Strong then also gets JAS all banned somehow from the building. So this is just Jericho making shit up on the fly. You can tell.
Yep. Jericho.
And also, but let me pose this question to you, Hairline. If JAS is banned from the building next week or the week after, does that mean Sammy Guevara, who's involved in the main event fucking picture right now? Like, did they even think this shit through? I don't even understand. Like,
dummies. Yeah.
So JAS is banned from the buildings, but Anna JAS is in a street fight tonight. Did they even think about this? Or, I just don't understand what the fuck is going through anyone's heads. None of this was all convoluted and goofy. What were your thoughts on this?
I feel bad for Arn Anderson.
Tony Khan's on screen. Tony Khan is on screen again this week.
I'm sorry, bro.
Tony Khan's on screen again this week, but I thought Rosa and Miro were meeting in your office. So 2 seconds later, after a Sammy Guevara thing, all of a sudden you just kick Thunder Rosa out of your fucking office and are on some soundstage giving us an announcement of an announcement.
Yeah, dude, that I wrote in my notes. Did Tony just announce an announcement? 3 questions.
So he announced that he has an announcement.
God. Who is this guy?
I mean, brother, I don't take Adderall, but all I'm saying, I don't. So
listen,
I mean,
if I'm successful, I'm not letting my son start his own wrestling business. That's all I'm bad parenting.
So this was like kooky. What's the announcement? If you had to predict, mine is
the announcement was the announcement, bro.
Yeah, no. But what's the? Okay, so this announcement was to announce an announcement, but what's the announcement that he announced?
The announcement.
Right, but what is the announcement that he announced will be the announcement?
I don't know. This is why JR is not there anymore. Start shooting on it, dog.
It'll be, JR has officially resigned.
He's done.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay, so
Orange. What is JR on? I'd watch whatever JR is.
He's on Rampage, bro.
All right, I guess I'll watch the Rampage, man. What the fuck?
Right, and it was just reported that he's probably going to retire soon as well. So,
oh no, but what he means by that is he's going back to WWE for all
that. So Cassidy comes out. If the this is what I wrote in my notes, and we'll get into the ratings later because we're going to talk about the ratings of the show after our review. So I wrote, if Cassidy comes out, if the ratings dip this week during this match because it wasn't on first. They put it on later in the show. I wrote in my notes, if the ratings dip this week during this match, I'm telling you it's proof that Cassidy has turned tons of people off this show, opening it every week to their lowest numbers, to some of their lowest numbers.
Man.
He put this match in the middle of this show, and I honestly couldn't care less about Garcia or Orange at this point. We know Orange is going to kick out of a million shits, and then he's going to get the win. Garcia has become a Jericho lackey that nobody cares about anymore. And for some reason, they had this guy beat Danielson and Starks, but he can't beat Cassidy. This match doesn't need to go this long either. Do a roll up or some shit and get out. Imagine having the talent you have and giving this much television time and wondering to this shit and wondering why we get 776K viewers. Good workers, but the crowd wasn't into it, and it was meh for me. And all I got to say is that the ratings did dip. The lowest this episode got was during this match. This episode stayed at above 130,000K. It went almost to 1 million for the main event. We'll get to that. But this Orange Cassidy was the lowest of all of this show ratings wise. We can get into that later. Hairline, your thoughts on this match?
So I wrote more Jericho crap mixed with Orange Cassidy, and then big bold letters skip.
Okay. So Sheeta,
I didn't even watch it, bro.
Yeah, I just went off, and I don't even need you to go into it more than I did, or I'll just get mad. So Sheeta's gone this week, cool, but they couldn't have had her do a fucking pre-tape last week. Tony Khan, hello.
Wait, Tony couldn't afford to fly her out? I don't think that's a thing though, because I know the money mark is a money mark.
Okay,
so, like,
but that aside, like, have the fucking okay. Hey, I'm back. I made my return this week. I'm leaving. I'm leaving again for a week. I won't be back for a week or 2 or 3. What in your brain doesn't go, okay, bring a change of clothes or 2 to set, and we're going to film 2 or 3 segments. We might not use some of them, but we're going to film some shits because you're not going to be here and we just brought you back, but you're just not going to be here next week as part of a pre-tape package. So they show us a pre-tape package, but they couldn't have just pre-taped Sheeta the week before for this package or whatever. I don't understand why isn't someone, Arn Anderson, Billy Gunn, one of you guys need to tell him to, or does he just not listen? I don't know. Anyways.
First off, the first thing I want to tell you is you're talking about the Booker of the Year. So I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And then as far as Billy Gunn, man, the second I see a fucking Canadian Destroyer being complained about, I just tune you out, bro. You know who doesn't complain about fucking Canadian Destroyers? Luchasaurus. Okay? Continue.
Oh my God, dude. This is the greatest episode we've ever recorded, folks. I'm so happy that we are in this type of mood because, I thought it would be me just yelling, but we're actually making
it all out.
Yeah, we're actually like making light. Yeah, when you say it out loud, it just becomes fucking funny. It just becomes comedy at that point.
I know. Well, they think it's serious.
Yeah, dude. Moxley especially. So Christian
Moxley and Jericho take it the most serious.
So Darby Allin package, whatever, good package. What do you think?
Dude, it is crazy what these guys are capable of getting Tony Khan to pay for.
So next up, we have Anna Jay versus Julia Hart. Both of these girls are over with me. Why they're in a fucking street fight, I don't know. This felt so unnecessary, and especially when you have a cage match in the main event, and especially when the last time people remember seeing Anna Jay on television, she got power bombed off the ramp, off the stage by Willow Nightingale and missed the table and cracked the back of her head on the fucking ground in a street fight where Ruby Soho bled everywhere, and then we haven't seen Anna Jay on fucking Dynamite since, and then now she's back in a street fight. Awesome. What did you think about this? I just felt like you just don't need these two doing spots on chairs and beating their young bodies up like this when there's still other things they need to be learning in there that they're a little green on. But even though they're over with me, people will just forget this match in a week. What are your thoughts on it?
So, if Bayley is Queen, Miss New Booty, Anna Jay is Princess, Miss New Booty.
Yeah, she has a shirt that says, I got a fat ass or something, like badass with a fat ass or something. I don't know.
That facts. Check Wikipedia. It also says that.
Yeah, she's great at promos, and I like Julia Hart. Like, I like these girls both. I just felt this was unnecessary. Just have them wrestle a match. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like this was Maximum Mud Show, but Julia Hart was really trying to sell. She was really trying to make it a believable match, but it was just so outrageous and preposterous. I felt like I was watching a GCW main event. Ugh. And I wrote in my notes, I'm glad this is over as soon as she got pinned.
Yeah, legitimately, it was just what the fuck. So
yeah, man, I was Yeah, move on. Let's stop talking about this.
Yeah, so then we have the World Trios Championship open house match. So Darby Allen package, whatever, good package. What do you think?
Man, dude, it is crazy what these guys are capable of getting Tony Khan to pay for.
So next up, we have Anna Jay versus Julia Hart. Both of these girls are over with me. Why they're in a fucking street fight, I don't know. This felt so unnecessary, and especially when you have a cage match in the main event, and especially when the last time people remember seeing Anna Jay on television, she got power bombed off the ramp, off the stage by Willow Nightingale, and missed the table and cracked the back of her head on the fucking ground in a street fight where Ruby Soho bled everywhere, and then we haven't seen Anna Jay on fucking Dynamite since, and then now she's back in a street fight. Awesome. What did you think about this? I just felt like you just don't need these two doing spots on chairs and beating their young bodies up like this when there's still other things they need to be learning in there that they're a little green on. But even though they're over with me, people will just forget this match in a week. What are your thoughts on it?
So, if Bailey is Queen, Miss New Booty, Anna Jay is Princess, Miss New Booty.
Yeah, she has a shirt that says, I got a fat ass or something, like badass with a fat ass or something. I don't know.
That facts. Check Wikipedia. It also says that.
Yeah, she's great at promos, and I like Julia Hart. Like, I like these girls both. I just felt this was unnecessary. Just have them wrestle a match. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like this was Maximum Mud Show, but Julia Hart was really trying to like sell. You know what she was really trying to like make it a believable match, but it was just so outrageous and like preposterous, you know. Like I felt like I was watching a GCW main event. Ugh. And like I wrote in my notes, I'm glad this is over as soon as she got pinned.
Yeah, like legitimately. It was just like, what the fuck? So
yeah, man, I was like, yeah, move on. Let's stop talking about this.
Yeah, so then we have the World Trios Championship open house match. Okay, so we go backstage and randomly Orange Cassidy is beat up by the Aussie Open guy, a tag team guy. Yeah, what? He got no fucking pops or reaction whatsoever, and this is just completely awful. And then I had just hold on though, I had to point this out. Okay, I laugh at this. It's comical. It's like, okay, listen. So throughout the show, the story is right that Tony Khan has contracted guys who aren't on TV showing up to beg for their TV time and to get matches and whatever's going on. All the while though, random New Japan tag team guys can just show up and challenge for world titles. Like, make this shit make sense to me, bro. Make it make sense to me. Like, this is just terrible fucking formatting, writing. This is just.
I wrote in my notes, I hate this.
Yeah, dude. So then they do a Ricky Starks package, good stuff, but I wrote, who cares about this? They're about to job Starks to Jay White. Man. And why?
I wrote Ricky Starks is the second best person on the roster.
Right, but they're doing all of this just to job him to Jay White. So
because the Young Bucks are politic players.
So then all I wrote in my notes was put Orange against Jay and have Jay be your international champion. Keep Starks somewhere else beating people. What the fucking fuck? That's what I wrote in my notes. So
Starks, you're going to be so great in WWE. Bro.
Right.
I can't.
Yeah. He's going to Collision and then he's going to WWE.
I can't wait to see you and Braun Breaker, bro. Or you and fucking man.
So, Hairline, you always ask me the questions. Actually, I do ask you a shitload of questions, but let me throw a question your way right here before we fully get into this. What's the point of a cage match, Hairline? Why do you put two guys in a cage in wrestling?
To keep people outside of the cage.
Right. To keep gaga and bullshit from entering the match or interfering with the match or coming in, and you know that, okay, these guys are going to have to throw down and there's not going to be bullshit shenanigans until possibly after the cage gets raised or at the end of the match or something like that. Right.
It's AEW, so obviously there's going to be some aftermath. But yes,
so what happens is the Bucks come out.
Oh my God, bro. I right there I wrote, God damn it, why didn't I just skip this?
Oh man, because so there's Gaga at the start. So like either they're doing it, if there's gonna be Gaga, you got to do it at the fucking after, but they're doing it backwards, or just don't have it because that's why I want to see this cage. Or when later in the match, when you do a cage where the fucking wall of the cage falls off, then you have the Gaga. There was enough Gaga in the finish, but the Bucks needed to come get their shit in before the match started. They had to do their dives off the stage and Claudio, so that Claudio could no sell them on fucking television.
I want to talk about these dives here quick. So Balding Buck runs over to Daniel Bryan.
No, okay, stop. Don't give them the Cornette nicknames because people are going to be like, you're just on Cornette's balls. And I don't want people to think that like, let's give them like.
I don't know their names. That's what I call them. I call them Balding Buck and Road Warrior Buck. I don't know. So I'm sorry. Listen,
okay. Sorry. So Balding is Nick.
Anyway, Balding Buck.
Balding is Nick and Road Warrior is Matt. Okay. Anyways.
Good luck getting that through to me, Doug.
Okay. Sorry, you do it your way, and I'll do mine. Okay.
So Road Warrior Buck, charges Daniel Bryan, and he's whining to him about how he's not an amateur, and then he does one of the most amateur-looking dives I've ever seen in my life. He immediately contradicts himself, bro. I can't. Claudio, thank you for no selling them, bro.
Dude, I know. It's just so fucking
cringe.
It's just beyond like why, especially when you have Gaga at the end. Good Gaga. Like this was good stuff at the end, but why?
Yeah, the end was awesome, bro.
Why did the Bucks think about all right, and think about all the shenanigans in the match, like with the spots they did. We're gonna get into them with like the different various weapons, and then the Gaga at the end. Why? You know that the Bucks politicked their fucking way into getting their shit in at the start. Like, why? Who says okay? Who goes, yeah, let's cheese this match up? And also, Cassidy and Garcia got longer match time than the main event, and then this shit didn't even start till fucking almost like quarter two, the end of the show, and then you had the Bucks come out and do all these fucking Cirque du Soleil shits off the fucking stage. Like, what's going on?